Anytime you get the proper phone, you're able to watch something because they feel that you're able to use the internet now even that sometimes. So, hey, how this was Pastor Gina Jenny. Ah, that's it right. That's a body out there. My body don't off two persons there. Oh, good night. Hello, guys. Good night. Good night, everyone. Welcome to my live, guys. Really appreciate you coming to my live tonight. Um, guys, if you got content there, change. And if you guys have any interest in that, or if you do, then you can talk in the chat and share your opinion. Talk to me. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Guys, I'm just here checking up. I need to fix a few things, so bear with me if you're joining me just now. So, yeah, I just want to say welcome once again to my live, guys. I really appreciate you keep coming back. Um, so today, today is what Tuesday, and we have a good day today. If Well, I did have a good day, but eventually in the night I started to get a headache, so I need to get deal with that. Joba, welcome, welcome. Thumbs up already. Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Really appreciate it. And if you guys want to share in with this topic, please feel free to do so, as we can discuss a little about what is climate change. Because some people believe about it, some people don't believe about it. So, what is your opinion? What is your thought about climate change? Is it really caused by a human being, or is it just the change of time in life? Because when you think about when the earth started till where it is now, I mean the water is still in the sea, that don't change. The sky is still blue, that don't change. But sometimes you have, I would agree that you have more pollution now than when we just started out, because at that time we didn't have cars and all these things that would leave a lot of pollution in the air. But there's some things that is still around, a lot of things that's still around from the beginning of the earth till where we are now. So what you guys think about climate change? Is it something that, give your thought, you can share your thought in the chat. I'm waiting for some more people to come on the live. I'm gonna share this out and see if I can get some more people on the live also. Just bear with me a minute, guys. Okay, so you're saying here, make I show your point at the top. Let's get it at the top. Okay, here we go. So the thing that I think about this whole climate change situation, I believe that God is mixed with some of us, because we are doing some things that are destroying nature and that can cause one off. Yeah, that is true. Um, I would I would agree that human being contribute to um, a lot of this climate change situation that we find ourselves in. Um, some simple example would be like, for example, like when you build a house, depends where that house is. Like, for example, water always run along that land. A lot of water would flow through that land, but you decide to build a house right there. And then what you do now, you build up a very tall foundation, and then you will change the direction of the water. And that water now will start to go maybe somewhere else where it causes a real problem, and it could be other people property, or it could be blocking the road instead. But things like those um, could also cause, you're messing around with nature. So what you do, you redirect that water flow into a different way, and then it could cause some real negative feedback. So a simple things like that, like just changing the course of how the water flow. So yes, you agree with that. Yeah, definitely would be a situation where um, human being just keep doing things that, for example, look, all right, look where we started from to where we are now. Even in my time of growing up, there was less things that would contribute towards changing the climate, but where we are now is so crazy because satellite and these things are so common, and there's so much that they keep pushing up. Okay, if you could share the link. Yeah, yeah. There are so many things that human being is putting in the atmosphere that it wasn't there before. So we are doing so much damage, you know. All right, if I share the link, you need to come up quickly because the thing is, I need to remove that link that I don't have any suspicious person coming on. Okay. All right, just bear with me 1 minute, guys. I need to get my other phone so I can manage this link. Okay. All right, you're in the house. Well,
Hello, good evening. How are you?
not too bad. I'm just here having this discussion, just started it. I just think about it tonight and I said, let's have a discussion about climate change. I know it's a big topic and a lot of people have interest in this topic, but you know, we just need to look at it on different angles. So yes, introduce yourself and give your thought.
Okay, hello, good evening, everyone, and good night, everyone, because you know the time difference is ahead of us, and
Exactly.
my time now, it's evening, is 1 minute after 6 in the evening,
After
and
6.
my name is Juba Bruce, and my channel is all about love, peace, and unity,
Juba
you know,
Blues Love TV, yes.
yeah, Juba Bruce Love TV.
Hmm.
And more time I do other look at different variety of things there. So my experience with this whole climate situation that are going on, my view on it. Hold on, just give me a minute.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm just getting my
Sorry
phone.
about it. My view on it, what I think about, because it's a very good topic. Because even yesterday I was sitting down and I was wondering to myself and keep on thinking, but we as mankind, what I'm talking about when we say we as mankind, I'm talking about the bigger one them will have the power and all those type of things where them create and them try to act aggressive with them one another. When them go and do those type of things, you kind of have an understanding because it's not everything we maybe can be pronounced. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah. So you see, when those type of things get um corrupt to the earth, it becomes a problem to the earth.
Exactly.
The earth start to lose its gravity.
Right.
Place where water never able to get the chance to take over through the
Right.
rooting up of the ground. The water
Yeah.
may able to take over that place. You understand? Say for instance, then you would do something where it can affect a whole city. You understand?
Yes.
When you do those type of things, you only try if interrupt the surface of the earth. So eventually the boundary of the earth get loose and the water try to find its course, to find place to bore through. You understand? So there is this, so now we are going to end up get the big part of the problem. You understand what I'm saying? Say for instance, then the air are going to get polluted by certain type of things that they are using. You understand what I'm saying? That are going to help cause another problem again. You understand?
Yes. So exactly what you're saying, you are on point, because the thing is same as how I was trying to explain to you before, like a simple thing, and you just also say something to that also, that a simple changing of the land direction of the flow of water can cause a big issue. You know, I remember one time when I was growing up, there was a river, but a certain time that river go dry, there's no water there, and then at the next time that river, you cannot walk in the park because it's full of water. And I always wonder what caused that, if it's a drought that caused it or the water redirect to some other location. I don't know, but as you say, the people who is in big authority, they also are, they are the one always making some decision where it will affect a lot of things when it concerning climate change. Because when they give a contract, for example, to do a road through a mountain, that's gonna destroy a lot of things.
Okay, but remember, say, the tree is the foundation that hold the gravity of the soil. So
Exactly.
when you go and you destroy all of the tree, remember say that part of the earth gonna get loose, because there is nothing more there to hold the gravity of the earth. You
Yes.
understand? And that is one of the
That
main problem too.
that is exactly so. Exactly
You
so.
understand?
Yeah.
Say
Go
for
ahead.
instance, then you have a maros, and you have that maros, and you usually clean that maros years after year, you usually clean that maros. And eventually you stop clean the maros. Bush and grass start to take over the maros. When the grass grow on top of the water, you can able to walk on it, because there is nowhere there for you to sink, because it have a bed on top of it where you can able to walk on.
That is true. That is true. And when that happen, what do you do?
Huh?
When things like that happen, how do you what do you do?
All right. When things like that happen, I just you have to use your knowledge and will say you cannot destroy the thing that control the surface of the earth. You understand?
Yes.
Even if it's a, for instance, then it get out of control and you want to bring it back to certain level. When you are gonna get rid of the bigger one, then you try and make sure that you have the smaller one, then it's coming up to reproduce back the root to can able to hold the surface of that place. You
So
understand?
yes. So
Just
what
like
you
how
take?
you would have,
Yes.
just like
Yeah.
how you would have build a building, and you know say the cement don't enough in it, it will crumble down on you if the cement don't right in it.
If you
You
don't have the right,
understand?
if you don't have the right mixture, yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
That's correct. So in this case, you say like you build. If you remove a tree, you should plant one to replace that same tree. So that way, the root, the ground will keep solid and not be moving.
Yeah, because they remember, is the surface is one of the main thing we hold the surface of the ground. Not to really say everywhere, because you have some place where you don't have no tree and you have some place where there is tree.
But you have
You
grass
understand?
also.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
But I'm just trying to show you a reference, say we as mankind, that are in bigger authority of certain things. We try to control the world, and the end of the day, the world don't belongs to we. And that is one of the things that are destroying.
Wow, that is so true. You know, when you think about, like, for example, drilling the earth, they keep drilling the earth, saying that they're drilling, for example, maybe let's say oil, because oil is one of the biggest. But you have so much different things that people drill for. They use dynamite to blow up big rocks, all these different things. But all these things have effects. All these different
Yeah,
things have effect.
all these things have effect, yes, but when you are going to when you are going to do something like that, you have to make sure you have the right preparation to do it. It don't make sense you have to start it, and when you start it, it are going to become the problem.
Right. Yeah, that is so true. So they say they have, like, for example, when they're giving out a contract to do certain development, they would have all these expert that would come and test the land and do all different type of research to see if some of them do it to see how that would affect, the changing of the area, and some would do it based upon just out of greed and money. They don't, even if they know that it's gonna affect the whole climate or the environment, they still go ahead and do it. But what I'm trying to say, that when a person give a contract and they have these special engineer and different people come to do all the proper work, if they do the work that they're trained to do, and if they see that there's an issue, they should use their authority to stop it, not to just because of money. You're going to say, okay, yes, you can continue with the building, but they know at the end of the day, it's going to cause disaster. So these are
Right,
some of the issues that we have.
right, yeah, right. Just say for instance now, with this whole climate situation again, you see the local I don't know if it says still, but the local action where you see them two people that did have other day. Say for instance, you can't talk certain things, that's what I say.
Yeah, right.
You see all of them little thing the way you see them one with, and all of them will a little jerking up there and destroy certain things, and certain places get destroyed, and them look away there. All of
Hmm.
them things there. I bring back all of the disaster back on we. You
There's
understand? Because we are do
exact.
something where it not right and it
Hmm.
not accomplished with the climate. You understand? Because
Yes, yes,
remember, the climate is a thing where you would have said the climate is a thing where very peaceful. You understand? It
yes,
have a
yeah,
time where it change, and you have a time where if you interrupt it, it can be very disastrous.
yes, exactly. Well,
Just
if
a,
you play,
just a for instance, then you know say you have a river.
yes,
Just a for instance, then you have a river. And you know say if you dig down the river banking, if you dig down the river banking from the way how it built from the beginning, you expect say a time I go come where it a go break away from which part you did it from. You understand?
yes, and then you're changing the whole water flow system, the way how the river should be, by natural course. So you have a natural course, but you start to take away something, so it start to change.
Yeah, because the original route of the channel where it's supposed to walk, that part get locked off, so it changes course, and when it changes course, it come very disasterful.
Yes, and you see, like, for example, we say back in Jamaica, where you will have a lot of mountains and rivers. So the rivers is coming from upstream, right? And then whatever you do at the top will affect what happen at the back. at the bottom,
Yeah.
right? The rainfall that we have, some all right. There was I think they do it in some country. I'm not gonna call the name of the countries, but they have a time when they said that they will send something up into the cloud. Like if they're having a drought season, a long drought season, they said they will send some form of tablet into the cloud. And when that happened, it caused, when they say a heavy cloud passing over, they will do it. And when that happened now, the rain will come. So in what I'm trying to say, right there, they are playing with nature. They are playing with trying to change the natural use of the climate, because if the rain don't fall, it's just not gonna fall. But when they see some form of cloud, they will send those tablets into it, and it will force it to fall rain.
Oh, okay, just like that. Because remember,
Yes,
everything work off a time, And once you are working with God timing, you will surely get rain. You understand? So when
yes,
you find yourself interrupt with certain thing where you know you must not interrupt with, that is where we're gonna have a big problem. You understand?
exactly,
Because
exactly
the
the
end of the
point.
day, the end of the day,
Yeah, go ahead.
that's at I'm out on the road and more time the vehicle them a pass on the bike, it's so noisy.
Yeah, I heard it, but it's okay.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah,
The end of the day, we know the right thing and we still not do the right thing. You understand? Because
mm.
everything work with the nature and everything work with season. Because you have a
Season,
season where we get the rain and we have a season where we don't get the rain. So we have to
exactly.
just wait on time, but we are not waiting on time. You understand? We are doing the wrong thing that we know we're not supposed to do.
But you see, they when the person who have the money and the authority, when those person don't care much and just make decision, and they don't really see who gonna suffer from those decision, because they're only looking at one thing, and that's what they're looking at, and it's like how much they can get out of this. So when they see it like that, they will never see, for example, what they do in the big country would affect the smaller countries or the islands, because over a period of time, the water system will change, and some place will get water where water wasn't before, and some place will lose water where they have water before, and these things are happening as we speak. So yeah, so yes, just as Joe was saying, so these are some of the experience that we might face time from day to day. But I heard they have somewhat different ideas that they want to bring in this time that we're living in. About, for example, they want to do like electric car, which in that started a while now, and they're doing it. Um, they're doing they want to bring in other ways of get to get rid of petrol and diesel and all these different things, and to go electric. But in even electric vehicle, there's still some form of risk based upon the material and all these things that they use in it. Um, it will bring down the carbon, yes, but there's other risks also in it. So human being, yes, they will always try to curve when they make a mistake, and over a long decade of trying to curve it, they will try to always come up with new ideas. But at the end of the day, because of greed, they still not gonna 100% do away with things that could help to give us a better for example, the atmosphere air that we breathe, some country really have it bad because it's just not possible. There's just too much pollution in the air, and it affect your breathing, and these things cause asthma and all different type of ailment to your body over a period of time, because these things always happen on time. Depends how long this it go on for, then that will contribute to all these different problems that we are facing today. But we're living in a place where they try their best. Like, we have some group over here that called Just Stop the Aisle, different group, and they do a lot of protests. But most of the protests I see these people do is, I don't know, it's like sometimes they lose the focus of what the message they're trying to get across by some of the action that they do. So they will always try to do what they can do, because they say they're trying to save the next generation that coming after us. But technology increase, knowledge increase, everything increase. So it's up to what will happen for the next generation, what they will do. But at the end of the day,
No, my brother, but what you
yes,
just said,
yes,
what
go
you
ahead.
just said about the asthma a while ago, enough
Yes,
of these things that they are mixing, and when they mix those things and them use it, and it become a pollution to the air, it
yes,
eventually breed up a lot of disease up on us.
yes, especially when it comes to asthma and these things. Yeah,
Yeah. So when me look at it and me think about it, cause when I look at the title, because I look at the title where you have there before I
mm,
even come into the live, and I say, so the topic is a nice topic.
yes. I have to think about this topic for maybe a even better timing, because I will have to come again about, I will have a next live, maybe in a better time where we have a bigger audience, because the thing is, I really want to get a lot of people ideas and opinions concerning this topic, and the best way to do it is to, yeah, if I have a bigger audience where I can have more people to join in and discuss, especially if somebody who know more about this than even me, because I'm here to always learn and to listen. But at the end of the day, I want to have facts. I don't really want to do any form of speculation, but we can see on day to day that a simple thing can, for example, what I said before, if you build on a land and you know that land was a place that the river or the stream run through, but when it fall, you could see so much water going through it, and then you decide to build on it, but to build it up high to prevent that water from coming there, then that water will redirect and go somewhere else and cause damage that maybe you could have prevent from before. So a simple thing like that, that cause climate change. But in the bigger picture, we know that there's so much things that contribute towards this. They talk about plastic, human being. So somebody come up with a great idea to invent plastic. So before plastic, we have paper bags. Um, what else we have before? Paper bags and cardboard box. So those are things that people would bring stuff in, Um, and there's a next bag. I don't remember the name of it now. But before plastic bag or any form of plastic came in, hey Vivian, how are you? Vivian. I thought you were sleeping. But Vivian, I did you set up a live or it's for tomorrow? Because I sure I saw something that unless was today earlier one that you have, I don't know. But we are here, Vivian, and I am here having a discussion about climate change. Yes, for tomorrow. Oh, but I saw the 23rd on it. I saw the 23rd, so it should be the 24th if it's for tomorrow, Vivian. Hey. So, Vivian, this topic here, I don't know if you have any interest in it. I could drop the link because since you are up, that means you can come and share with with me and the panel here. We have Bruce of TV's here, Jabba is here already. And he was sharing some thought about it. But if you want, I can drop the link, just say in the chat, because we are trying to learn from our previous mistake not to leave the link there. So, yeah, climate change. So I was talking before. Hey, don't laugh at me. All right, I'm not gonna take you on now, Vivian. So I was saying before, right? We have something that before people considered, there was a great person come up with a there was a person that came up with a great idea, say, let's make plastic for drinks, plastic for plate, plastic for bags, plastic for so many things, for phone case, everything you can look around, you will see some form of plastic. And then at the end of the day, they said that plastic is one of the biggest contributor to what's going on right now when it comes to some form of climate change, because plastic cannot they cannot get rid of it. Don't care what they do, they cannot get rid of it. Paper bag before and plastic bag and all these things, it was easier to get rid of it, but unfortunately now we are we are living in a time where everything is plastic, and recently now they said they want to get rid of plastic. So there's a lot of confusion because we didn't we were not the one that come up with this idea. The great people that came up with this idea. Brenica, welcome. Patricia is there. Vivian, darling, is there. Hello, Vivian again. And I'm having a discussion here, Veronica, about climate change. I don't know if you have any interest in it, but if you do and you want to share, you can also share in the live, and I can drop the link for my faithful um, subscribers or family to come up and help me in this discussion, because a lot of people see it in different ways. Some people is against it, and some people don't believe that this is real. But everybody have their opinion, and they can believe what they want to. We're not gonna say no. You cannot believe what you want, but Jabba, I don't know if Jabba is still there, but he say he was in a nicely background. So if he's still there, or maybe he's just listening now. But yeah. So Vivian, are you coming up? Veronica, are you coming up? I can drop the link for you guys, but if I drop it, then when you come, then I remove the link. So
Okay,
guys,
you
tell
know,
me what
when
you
I'm
think.
out on the road, it kind of a little bit noisy, so that's why I paused the mic. You
Oh,
know,
okay,
about
no problem.
the
Yeah.
thing where I hear you share about the plastic bucket. I
Yes,
believe,
everything plastic.
I
Yeah.
believe that if they did have a company or develop a properly company where them can able to open some work then. Say for instance, then you have a contract where you can give someone the contract to be able to go on and collecting back the bottle them and recycle them back over. Instead of you build more and more. And the end of the day, you still have to carry them, they go to the dump to burn them.
But
Burn them. So when you burn them, the smoke
Mhm.
off of them, they still pollute the air. You
Yeah,
understand? So I
yeah,
believe that
because
they should have just come up with an idea where they can collect them and recycle them over instead of to produce more and more because they
yes,
can
because
recycle.
it is so dangerous. The plastic when you burn it, there's some gas that come off it, so it is very dangerous. And plastic, they say, cannot really dissolve. Don't care how much air is there for, and it contains so much gas in it. So yes, you are correct. Okay, Vivian, you're sleeping. Leave you running here, please. Tomorrow I will. Yes, 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 Vivian. We appreciate that. Keep it running. I have an issue going to bed early. That's why I always try to do a live. Um, so I will run this for next maybe an hour more. Yeah. So that's a good point because okay, okay, even in the small countries, big country, every country, most country, not every country, but most country, they do have a system for recycling plastic. But the thing is, I don't think everybody catch on to that, or they're not buying into that idea right now. Because if you have, like, for example, just a, like, say
Okay,
you have
but
a, yeah, go
sorry
ahead.
for, sorry for butting in
Yes,
what you're saying. But if they do something like that, they can get to create more job for the youth them where left school and cannot get a job. You understand? Because they spend so much
yes,
money trying to do other different things where hardly but a benefit to the nation when them could have
y-
used that and develop say, a job platform then. The most of the younger youth, them were left school and them graduate and them have them degree and them can't get a job.
for
You understand?
recycling. Yeah,
Yeah, so them need to look into that more. You understand? More if you
yes.
spend the money or do something where it not really necessary. Say for
So,
instance, them like all
yeah.
in a way there, when me see them spend how much billions, say them are change out the money and stuff like that. All of them, the money they could have got towards that the business there.
Or when them do the new dollars that they have now.
Yeah, all of them, the money they could have got towards them the business there because me is a man like this, I'm very intelligent. And
Yeah.
something when I sit down and look into after it happened. And when me hear the amount of people where cry for them at suffer and them hardly can pay bills and them hardly can do this and do that. And when me look into some things, when me see them fund some money to do, you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Them should have
Yes.
looked into a better idea and come up with a better interest toward the younger youth them to
Yes.
open up something where they can able to get the help. You understand?
Yes.
Because
Yes.
all the recycle business they know. All the recycle business they know. They feel say it would have been a big help to the country. No
But
feel me no, it would have been a
but
big help to the country.
Jabba, they have that recycle going on in the gated community, but they don't
Yeah,
spread it right across.
yeah, I know that they have it going on, but what I am saying, them need to look into it and make it more interesting.
Yes, for people to buy into it. Yes, and
You
and
understand?
provide
So for
job.
instance, then All right. So for instance, them, the local corner shop them then. And
Yes.
like say, you have the local corner shop them. You go on and you put up certain posters, and if say the local corner shop sell certain amount of juice, then you make
Yes.
them know that get a bag and put the bottle them in it. Any amount of bottle you save back. Maybe me
Yeah.
would have come then and say, all right, then we give you a percentage and you save the back of them instead of you destroy them. So what they gonna do now, they're gonna put them up that they keep clean. You understand? Because remember, say, I know everybody will come at your shop and buy a drinks. I go leave and go with the buckle. Them I go drink the drinks same place and leave the buckle same place. So you
Yes.
as the shop owner now, you would have take up the buckle them and see to that. You put them up. That means that when them come around with the truck now, if you come collect the buckle, them able to have it to carry it back in to recycle it over.
Yes. So, what you discussed, I remember a topic I bring recently, and the topic was uh, if you can come up with a solution, right? Then you become a rich person. Solving the issue, you become a rich person, because when you can, for example, what you're discussing now, you see where that can be a solution to the problem, right, of plastic. And if, for example, if you're in a good standing where you could start a recycling, a small little recycling, even if you have a truck or something where you say, all right, I'm going to start a recycling project. And then you try to get your people in your area, your community, to start to, like, okay, um, you start to train them the way how you would like to do it. Okay, I will pick up this amount per day or per week or once per week, but you guys need to have them packed nicely, like you just said it a while ago, packed nicely in a bag. So you do separation of garbage. So all plastic should go into, you maybe say you have a green bag, so you put all plastic into that green bag, and then when you come, you will collect. And maybe they say things going very good for you now. You could start pay maybe a little amount towards when you collect. So just to encourage them, because the point is, you want to get rid of plastic back, or not get rid of, but you want them to recycle, that they don't have to be making more plastic, right?
Yeah, that is what I'm trying to say. But when I'm saying that, remember, everything gonna go to a process and a training. It's not like you're gonna jump up and just jump up and go do it. So you're gonna do it
Yes.
in that in a training where say everything go under one order and one management.
So you say
You
start from the
understand
top,
what I'm
come
saying?
down.
So it would be a big help to the young youth there.
So you're saying then the government could do a project, a big project, where they invest some money into it, and to all parishes and town and district, and just like sometimes, when they have a cleanup project, where everybody come in and they can do some form of cleanup and they get paid for it. So the government could invest some money into it. First, they need to get a factory, and then
Simple.
they need,
It could happen that
yeah,
way.
yes, and they need to make the whole country be aware of what they want to achieve, and the benefit of doing it, and how they could make some money while doing it. For example, I remember they have scrap metal, where you go around and pick up all the scrap metal, and then you would bring it in and you get paid for it. Good money also. You could make money from scrap. So plastic, special plastic buckle, they should have something like that, where they could get money from it, and that is just encouraging people not to throw it in the waste, in the public waste, but to separate the plastic and have it that they can collect it and then they could get some money. Just like if you remember the bucket that we always, the champagne bucket and all those soda buckets were made out of glass. When you return them, you would have get some money for it. So they should have something like that when it comes to plastic also. Veronica is saying that climate change, we can go back to the top. Climate change is real. I have been in more than 4 major hurricanes. I experienced up to the same amount of hurricane too. So for sure, when you experience these things, you definitely know and you feel it for yourself, because hurricane is not an easy thing. These things are dangerous, and it just don't come up like that. It's something causing it. And to the amount, before you would have hurricane, but not so much. But it's so common now compared to when we would have hurricane back in the days, right? It's so common now that you have to wonder what causing this to be coming so often, and you will have 5 6 hurricane and more. It's just crazy, you know. I know the feeling when one lost everything. Yeah, you lost a lot and it affect your health. Health is key. Burning plastic is more cancerous. Yes, I heard that so much time that the plastic, when you burn the plastic, it has so much gas and chemical in it that it it is not good for your health, and it's not good for the climate itself. So yes, and then you're saying also that go green start with the children, and that is 100% right. 100% right. The only thing I would say about it, because they are teaching them right now in school about going green and all these different things, but the rich people, the people who are the factory to make these different nice things to attract children. So in one hand, you're teaching them, but in the other hand, every ads that they see, every promotion that they see is something that is going against it. That is going against it. So you're teaching them in the school system, but if they go on the television, if they go on the tablet, you can see these. For example, one time they're saying they want to teach curve obesity and all these different things. But when you turn on your television, I'm just drawing this to bring my point across with climate change. When you turn on the television, what are you seeing on the television? The nice, fancy, delicious food, the fast food, the things that you shouldn't really consume. The rich people are pushing it, they are promoting it. But at the same time, they say, okay, in school or so they want to teach it to say the younger generation, the next generation will be the one to change what is going on now. Yes, a lot of them will be able to understand and might do some good, but I'm telling you, the system set up a way that when they reach a certain age, they might end up forget about that. I don't know what you guys think, but this is my thought about it, because I see where at a certain age the children are so keen into it, they are 100% into it. But as the time go on, they get older, and these big company keep pushing these different, the same thing that you're trying to stop, they are the one pushing it. They are pushing all these different things. Yes, sometimes they try to say that they are going green, but if you follow the blueprint of them going green, it's not it's something else. In other words, I can come and say that I'm going green publicly now. Everybody gonna listen and say yes, he's going green. But what I'm doing behind the scene is a different story. So climate change will always be a big issue, and what we need is solution. And I know that every year they have these big meeting for saying that they're coming up with solution, but behind the scene, nothing move. The needle doesn't move anywhere much. So as the topic said, what is climate change? Um, I don't know. I put it up to get you guys to get feedback and ideas from you, and maybe you could share your thought about it. And I fully agree with you when you say going green start with the children. A lot of them, sometimes when I talk to younger children, what they talk about is they say that they want to go back to Stone Age. No, you know how that story will go, because they're saying they want to go back to Stone Age, right? They want to go back to Stone Age, right? But you're going back to Stone Age, these young people will go back to Stone Age? I don't believe so, because they're the one that love these technologies. They're into the technology more than anybody else. You get me, Java? So when you talk about Stone Age, it's a good idea. Hey, MTC Creative Kitchen, welcome. It's a good idea, and yes, they are teaching a lot of children in the school and all these things. I know, because I talk to them, and they will say, like, they don't believe the children will correct you if you know you're doing something they think contributing to different things. Like if they see rubbish on the floor, they will say take it up. You or somebody drop plastic there, they will say take it up. You know, they think about it like that because they're teaching them. But what if you say you're going to take away the tablet from them, the little phone from them? These are the things, you know. I don't know what will happen, because they will cry. They want these things, technology and all these things. So going back to Stone Age, I don't know if that will ever happen. In other words, one time I heard they're talking about they want to get rid of all vehicle, all cars, you know. So if you do that, then what you're doing, you're going back to riding horse, you know. What you say, Javed? What you think about it?
Why,
Because
why
yeah,
all we can say, man, all we can say, and my honest opinion, sometimes some of these ideas just make we feel like we are go backward instead of we should have go forward. You
yes,
understand what I'm saying?
yes, yes, exactly so. Exactly so, because the things that people crave now are what we call it the soft life. People don't want to go back to half hard life. They want to keep the soft life. Nobody not
No,
gonna walk about
no, but
1,000
watch here
miles.
now.
Huh?
No, but look here now, look here now. If you want to go back to what you call it a while ago, soft life.
No, no,
If
soft
you
life is what we know, but I'm talking the stony age.
no, all right, all
Yeah.
right. If you should go back to that days, no more problem. I got them more than where they now because nobody now go really want to go back to where they are coming from.
Exactly my point. So how we move forward from this?
The only way we can move forward to this situation now, how me look on it, create more job. You understand?
Yes.
Create more system where the younger youth them when them graduate and left school with them subject them can be able to get a job.
Welcome, Nat. Yes.
You understand? That is the
Yes.
only thing.
Yes, but
Because
no, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
look at this. I always said to myself, I don't see nothing wrong with the world,
It's
Nothing
the
going wrong with the
it's
world
the
because
people
guess
that
what?
live here.
The world cannot rule itself. It's we the people that living in the world rule the world.
Exactly
And
so.
if the world should be a better place, and we the people in the world have to make the world a better place.
That is
Because remember
exactly
this.
true.
Because remember this. God created the heaven and the earth.
Nate, welcome, Nate. Yes, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm just greeting some people while they come in.
God created the heaven and the earth. And when him create the heaven and the earth, him never make no boundary between us.
Thank you, Nate.
When him look back and him see say him create the man, and when him look back and him see say the man lonely, him go back and him pick a ribs from the man and him make a woman. And when he make the woman, him say, multiply and flourish the earth and serve me. Me not talk me myself, I'm talking about the heavenly Father that
Yes,
up
serve
above.
him. Yes, serve him.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
And yet
Freedom.
the end of the day, we get up and we are fight over the world, and the world no belongs to none of us.
Exactly. Exactly. Guys, we are here talking about what is climate change. Um, MTC Creative Kitchen just said that, Evan, the past is the past. We need to go forward. Yes, we need to go forward. But what is this? You see, we are going forward. The world is moving forward. There's no way this world going backward. We whatever we do, the next generation will continue to increase. Because just as I said before, knowledge increase, right? When knowledge increase, then that means more things gonna happen. Now, as I mentioned, some people like to go back to Stone Age. The children are here talking about this. The young children talking about it. That they want to see the world go back there. So, but I'm saying the young children is saying that, but I don't think they want to really. When they reach a certain age, they're not gonna do that. But at a certain age now, because they are young and they're teaching them these things, yeah, they take it very serious. But when they become older, I don't know how much of that will change or stick with them, because they love the soft life, they love the gadget, they love the tablet, they love the all these things, the new bike, everything that you can scooter. We have scooter where we never have before, electric scooter, all these different things. We have a lot of things. So going forward, we are going forward. Recently, I heard that they're testing out more flying cars. Flying car, yeah, they're still doing a lot of tests. They have them long time, but they need to test it to see if they can get it approved. What we're gonna do when we start to fly cars all over the place. Curry, welcome, Curry. Ijabi, what we're gonna do when we start to fly cars over the place? What do you think
What?
gonna happen?
Well, I don't know what we are going to do, my brother, but the only thing we can say, all we have to do is try to draw closer to God. You understand? Because the end of the day, God give man knowledge and he give us wisdom and understanding.
Understanding. Yeah,
And we have the knowledge and we not using it right way how it's supposed to use.
exactly.
You
You
understand what
see,
I'm saying?
one thing I noticed, greed is a big thing, because when the rich person, the person that is they are the richest million, billion, trillionaire people, they decide to send, for example, now, which year was it? 2 years ago, they decided to send how much thousand. I don't know if it reached 1,000, but they want like 500 or more, up to 1,000 or more satellite in there are some small satellite, the one that they're using for the 5G, right? What effect these things are causing in the atmosphere?
That
That
are
would
one
be
of the
my
that
question,
are, that are one of the next thing we need to find out.
you know? Because when a person rich, they don't question them too much because they see it as investment. Guys, make I just stick here to say that we're having a discussion about what is climate change. If any of you in the chat want to come up on the panel, I can drop the link and then you come up and then I remove the link, because we know we have some evil people out there, so we don't want them to come up. So, but everybody I see in the chat right now, I know you guys. So if you have something could contribute to this topic, you're more than welcome. I saw Freedom was in the chat. I don't know if he's still there, but you're more than welcome to join me. I don't know if Nate want to come up, but this topic will affect us some part or pathway in our life. If it don't affect us yet it will affect us maybe before we leave this earth, because what mankind are doing now compared to where we're coming from, it is dangerous. You know, they are building, you see these things that they build, they call them reactors, nuclear reactors. These things, if they don't contain properly, these things are serious. It can cause such a disaster, you know, and everybody is trying to have power. Go ahead, brother.
Then yeah, you just said something when me just
Jason, welcome, Jason, Gina, and
you
Jason.
just said something a while ago where I hit me did that talk about from in the beginning.
Well, you never want to
When
bring
you
up
see
his
them
name
try,
yet.
when you see them try to test out all of them, there's something there, and you see it dropping I sea, and it drop all on the
Tsunami.
land. The whole place disturbed.
Tsunami.
The
That's
whole
what
place
creates the tsunami, you
disturbed.
know.
That can create flood. It can create storm. It can create anything because remember, it disturbed the earth to the power where it dropped with. It disturbed the earth.
And MTC Creative
So
Kitchen, so we're moving
eventually,
forward.
when you check it out, we have more erosion in the sea, more than what we used to have.
Look at this. Veronica is saying, why do you think one has to sign a consent for X-ray? You tell me. I don't know why they sign. You tell me why they sign.
Well, it means that if anything happened to you, then they respond to you. So you're on your own. So that's
You
the
know,
reason why you have to
yeah.
sign it.
And is that just X-ray alone? Any form of major things that you have to do on your body, you have to sign a waiver. You know that because they don't want to be the one to blame. If they do an operation, you have to sign to it and agree for the operation. If it go wrong, they don't want to be responsible for that. We are living in a time when or the radiation, oh yes, because you're right, Veronica, because there's a radiation when you do x-ray, it send off a radiation in your body, and most time some people may give them cancer also. I remember when I did I did my chest more than one time. I do x-ray on it, and these things can be dangerous also. So yes, you're right about that. So we are discussing here, guys, what is climate change, you know? As I said before, I can drop the link and you guys feel free to join me if you want. You can join in, all right? This topic is a very big topic, and all over the world, people will always keep talking about climate change. I'm asking the question, what is climate change? Because I want people to share their opinion. Um, I was going to add to my topic to say, is it human being really causing climate change? That was what I was going to add to the topic, you know, to say if it's really human being, which, you know, I know the answer, but some of the things that happen, sometimes you have to wonder really what is going on. Because when you build these powerful things, which yes, they are good in the good way, but people use them in the wrong way, you know. Right now, what we are using here, some of us using our phone, right? Some of us using our laptop and stuff like that. Those things also have some form of radiation in it, especially your phone. When you're charging it, they said it's not good to keep close to it because it will affect you. Or you shouldn't be using your phone when it's charging, like put it to your head because it will affect you also. So these are the things that we love, and we're getting to love more and more every day. Is the same thing that going to eventually hurt us.
Say, my brother, you just lit the nail right on the head.
Yes.
Right on the head. You lit the nail, my brother, because that is one of the things where you see cause all of those erosion. Because you see when some of those things go down and go touch the plate of the sea,
Yes.
it disturbs it very well. You understand? Very
Yes.
well it disturbs it. But guess what? As I was saying, we as mankind, we have the knowledge and we do something and we don't think before we do it because we put money over our brothers and our sisters. You
Yes. That's
understand?
true.
When everybody should have come in a one unity and one love and one harmony and try to live the best way how we can live and try to take care of each other. Yet the end of the day we get up and we are fight over boundaries. Wishing them say God himself him never create no boundaries between us.
But
Because if
mankind
him
come and do it.
because if him did create boundary between us, he would have run a wire fence across the sea. And yet he give with the knowledge that we could have make a plane. He give with the knowledge that we could have make a boat. So we can be able to go up on the other side. You
Yes.
understand?
Yes.
But the end of the day,
But boundaries come because
when we
of
look into
mankind.
certain things, my brother, when we look
Yes.
into certain things, we as mankind will have the education, we use it in the wrong way.
Yes. I'm just
You
checking what
understand?
I'm just checking what Freedom put here. It say Freedom say 100% human are to be blamed. Just ask any one software the answer are powerful. You know, the people who make all the different software, those are dangerous. Yes, yes, yes. You're right about that. So, guys, if you want to contribute to this, you can come up. I can drop the link for you. I am learning while we go because they say don't keep the link there. That's why I remove it. But if you want to come up, I can drop the link for you and then I remove it. If you want to come and have a discussion upon this topic that we have in here, you can come and share your ideas, share your thought. Everybody will say that human being to be blamed. So, Evan, you are in field today. I love. Yes, you see my background because we're talking about climate change. So I tried to get a picture to put up to show me the trees and the the grass and stuff. You know, that's why I come up with this idea to get that grass and trees behind because we're talking about climate change, and I think it just fitting that we have that background there because the essence of the topic is what can we do to save ourselves from ourselves. Put it that way because it's us causing it. We are the one causing it. So what can we do to restrain? You know, like when you have a child and you tell them don't do this, don't do that, you know, and you try to curve the action. Go
But my
ahead.
brother Evan,
Yes.
the only thing can change it, The bigger one them will have the power and have the control over everything, and them have to go back and look into themselves and stop
Yeah.
do what they are doing.
But they don't want to do it. They don't
You
want to do
understand?
it because they only can do things if they are pushed by the society, like, like if they start to lose their brand name and their big name, when people start to turn away from these things, that's when That's when they will like, okay, we have to do something because we're losing. It's only when, when you touch a man property, the wealth of a man, that's when that's when he will stop and say, all right, this person is getting into my pocket now. We will either have to listen to him or we do something about it. You get what I'm saying? So that's how it is. Freedom is saying God all are in the getting second Jason and Gina long day here too. Okay, good. Um I say yes, real talk, Jabba, yes, real talk. Yeah, it's real thing. You see, I know that we have a problem, and how can we fix the problem? Is not me and you can talk forever, but if the person who is in authority don't do something about it, what me we can do our little part, like whatever we see around our community, maybe we can do something. But on a bigger picture, you have to take people with authority and power. Just as how you say they are building up borders to avoid, prevent people from coming and going freely. Well, if they can spend so much money to do these things, to restrain people and do all these things, then they should use it now to restrain themselves, um, doing these different big tests and things that they know is affecting the whole planet. Because as you said, when they do these tests, it always shifts somewhere. Something have to shift because these are not ordinary tests. You see how much aircraft they send up into space. You see the power of that thing that lift off. When that thing lift off, you see how much energy it use to power it up. All of those things contribute to what's going on. Because there's a in Miami, that Miami area there is not a easy place. That Miami area, they have some type of cloud sometime in the air. Those cloud, I don't know if they are man-made cloud or what, but I tell you, when you see some things start flash out of them, because whenever they're sending up a space, uh, a craft up, if those clouds come over, they have to cancel it. They cannot send it anymore. But what is creating these things, I don't know. I just think that the more advanced people get, the more advanced we get in life, the more education we have, which is good. I'm not saying it's not good, but the selfish one use it to destroy, either destroy a next place or next country or destroy their own self. Because in the long run, they think that they're doing something to destroy somewhere else, but in the long run, they're going to destroy their own self. You see what happened? There was an earthquake back about a few years back when it created this in Japan, and they have a reactor down there that was affected, and they was worried that it would have spread and start to cause some serious issue. The tsunami was even that was the one that have the great tsunami that came up on the land, and a lot of people did die. I don't know if you remember that one, right? In Japan. But they create so much reactors, and just a simple thing like that, an earthquake can cause a bigger disaster than it is, because if these things should crumble, then the whole country would be in danger. And these things, not just the country, is spread by air, so it can move into different country, not just the country that it happening. And whatever happened there, when I in Jamaica, they always say if America sneeze, we catch cold. So whatever happened in these different atmosphere, it move right across to different countries. right? And these are some of the real um, the earth for the next. But the planet is real. They hunt for the next. You know, I see they hunting for next planet for people to live. You think they're gonna get a next planet for human being to live? Mankind is searching out planet to see if they can live there. They want to live at the moon. They want to live at this one, at that one, right? Mankind is doing it, not God. Mankind want to find somewhere to live, different from Earth. They don't want to believe that there's a heaven or anything, but they want to find somewhere else to live.
My brother, I say, enough time, me sit down and me laugh, sometimes human being do something, and when them do some things, well, and some.
Yes, yes, go ahead. Hello, Auntie. How are you? I hope you're feeling better. Auntie, are you still at the hospital? Or how are you getting on? I hope you are feeling better. I don't know if you're home yet because I didn't get to catch up much today with media. Just in the night here, I start this live and we
Somebody
talk.
that started a very loud night, somebody have to mute from what I was saying.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
Sometime, when me sit down and me think about life, because me is a man like this, Me sit down at the time, Me sit down at the time and me observe and me consider and me talk to nature. Because me know in myself that there is a true and living God. And sometimes mankind do something. And when them do it, and them see say it lead to the wrong direction, them try to put the blame on God. Wishing them to the end of the day, God no guilty of nothing of what them are talk about. We are the one that are creating the problem. And we
Yes,
don't use our eyes and see say that we is the one that are creating the problem. You understand?
yes, that is real talk right there, so
So
that
for,
is
so,
real.
say for instance then, you would know say you know if you change the river course. Because if
Yeah,
you change the river course, a whole city are go in a danger. Because when the water
exactly.
come down and you change the course, all of the water are go take the land because you
Mhm.
change the river course.
Yes,
You understand what I'm saying? And
yes.
then the end of the day, when you change the course, you're gonna blame it and say, boy, it's nature. It's not nature, it's you change the course.
Exactly my point. That's why I said, what is climate change, you know?
You understand? So some of
Yes,
these things where you see them are do, and some of these things where you see them are test, those things are interrupt the surface of the sea. So you have a time where the sea get miserable
yes,
because it not settle no more because it's stir up.
yes. You know, remember now, all right. You know, there's so much things that we learn as we go. The amount of things that they build under the sea. I, hey, it's like, I don't know, maybe look after this, they're gonna make like some like a little earth underneath the sea or some a little land or somewhere to live underneath the sea because they remember they have so much pipes. They have trade. They have some place, some areas you can drive under the sea and cross over. I think is somewhere here in Europe. You can cross over by going under the sea. There's a tunnel that they make underneath it. You can move that way. They have a lot of pipes in the sea. For these things to happen, that means they have to go down and do a lot of drilling, a lot of different things that they're doing with the seabed, right? So, of course, they are interrupting with every single thing you can think of because they're interrupting with up there in the when they go to the moon and all these different things. So they're doing experiment. They do it. So they're doing it above and they're doing it under. There's some situation where I see where a lot of fish just die. What caused that to happen? there's a next place, I think, I don't remember if it was Hawaii, where there was some just whales wash up on the shore side. They die. What caused that? That's not natural. The amount of it happen, I mean, to the volume of whales that wash up on the seaside. That's not natural. If it's like one and two, you could understand, say, yeah, something happened and they die. These things are not natural. Either they're doing some blasting in the sea or something, and it affect the even when they have like oil spill and these different things, because you know they drill oil from the seabed and all these things. But these are serious things, and it affect every part of our life, because right there they're playing with our livelihood, because people who depend on the sea to get food, they're playing with all that too. You know, when they're making like you know, they have what you call it, the corals and these things that is under the sea, and when you study what it contributes, the purpose of it, and then you have these people say they're gonna change because they want to, for example, they're making a new port, they want a big ship to come in. You know how much things they destroy to drench that area to get like these boat to come in. A lot. They destroy the coral reef. They destroy a lot of things that is naturally that was there under the sea. They destroy them just because of money and greed, and they want to get. They decide that they're going to build this port, and no matter what, you know, there was this issue in Bahamas where the people of Bahamas was rejecting it because and Cayman also, Cayman Island. It happened in Cayman Island too, where they want to drench the sea to get big ship to come and dock. Because in the Cayman Island, you know, the ship cannot dock. They have to stay out in the water and then use some small boat to bring the guests in. And this is what I'm talking of experience because I've been there, right? And what the government or who's was in charge at the time, what they want to do, they want to convince the people of the island that they should allow them to make a pathway for the big ship to come in. But the thing is, the amount of things that they're going to destroy by doing that, it may end up cost the island more than the money that they will make, because they may end up lose the island because they may overflow, you know. So these are some of the greed and errors that people who in authority keep on making over and over and over, and they will never stop because everybody think that they should make. It's all about money and greed. That's one of the biggest issue that we have. So we want to welcome everybody that is coming in. Remember to hit the like button when you come in. Divine Grace, welcome. Lifestyle, welcome to the live. And we are having a topic here. We're talking about what is climate change. You guys can contribute to it if you want. You can join me also if you want. On the panel, I can drop the link for you if you want, and you can come in and discuss with us. But it's a very important topic because wherever you do, whatever you do, and wherever you look, we will be affected in some way or the other. We don't know what the rest of this year will bring. This year just started. We don't know what will happen. But so far, rain is falling in a time when it shouldn't be so rainy. Some places getting so much rain that they never experienced before. Some places getting a lot of snow where they never see it so much before. and some places getting some heat where they never experienced so much heat before. So what this year will bring, we don't know yet, but we're here to see because it may be worse than last year. I don't know, but we are hoping
Well,
that yes. Go
all me
ahead.
can say, my brother, all me can say, mankind need to go back to the drawing board and done with what some of what them have gone with. You understand? Because too much interruption and
Exactly.
too much interruption can cause a big problem
Hmm.
and to us. Because remember, the Bible tell you, the things that you do.
Asmodee, sorry, Asmodee, welcome, welcome to the chat. Sorry, I didn't welcome you. Welcome also to the live. Yes, go ahead, brother.
Remember, the Bible did don't tell you, the things that you do is it you're gonna reap. The seed that you sow is it you're gonna reap. So the end of the day, if we are interrupting with the atmosphere, we expect so we're gonna reap disaster. You understand?
Yes,
If we were
100%.
left in the atmosphere to live peaceful, the atmosphere wouldn't be so miserable.
100% agree with what you're saying. Very, very true. Very,
You
very
understand?
true.
Because what? The end of the day, we get up, we have the knowledge, we are trying to create this, and we are trying to create that. And the end of the day, when we do it, I hit same wanna come back to a hazard. And we ourselves, and we don't know that.
Hmm.
You
So,
understand?
so we are the one destroying what we have.
Yeah, yeah, we are the one that are destroying what we have.
Because, you know, when I was growing up, when I look in the sky, I could identify and say, okay, that's a star, that's the next star there, that's the next star. But now, when you look in the sky, in the atmosphere, you don't show what you're seeing because the human being have so much things up there flying that you don't. Even the satellite I was telling you about, they set up to be like a star, because those one is like the lighting that they have on them. That's how they shine like a star. The small one that I was telling you about that they send up in the sky. So in other words, you could look and say, yes, this is what you're seeing, and that is real. But no, you have to look real good because maybe what you're looking at is not really what you think it is. That's the time we're living in now. The divine said, climate change, for me, there are so many factors of cause of this. First, yes, 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 the negative of the people. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Climate change is a wide thing because, it's not one little thing cause it. It's so much things put together. Caribbean Man 14 official, welcome, 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 welcome. How your channel doing, Bush Love? How your channel going on, Jobber? How your channel going?
Well, say it is doing okay though. You know, it's doing okay.
Yes, yes.
But
You
the thing is, you have to just work with the guideline because at the end of the day, the guideline is one of the most important things.
yes, yes,
Understand? Because if you're gonna disobey the guideline, that is where you're gonna find yourself in problem. You
yes,
know?
yes. Yeah, I just say I want to ask you about it, but so far you're doing well for real. You're on your way for 4,000 subscribers. Yeah. And as you say, you have to just stick to the policy. That is the most important thing. Right now, I am making sure to double check because I'm in the process
Yeah,
of,
even though you know I don't so 100% know everything about it.
yes,
Because even though sometimes I kind of feel a little bit worried more while, 'cause the reason why we kind of feel that way, the two minutes so 100% with the reading. You understand? But
yes, yes.
I don't find myself getting to any problem. So I
Oh,
just feel that I am walking in the right direction.
yeah, they were asking if you monitorize already.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Okay, so you're better than
yeah, yeah, fully.
Marie just said. Yeah, but you're doing well. You're doing well, and then you have a lot of things that you can share, and sometimes the location have a lot to do. YouTube is a funny thing. You can make YouTube anywhere you are, but some location or some place, some country that you have more freedom or more things to focus on and to make a story from or to show people. You know,
Yeah,
when you
but
live in
the
eh?
thing with it still, you have to just where I get to understand with it. You have
Yeah.
to just get creative and do your own thing. You understand?
Yes,
Peter,
yes,
that is just one of the honest thing we're gonna keep you on the right track. You understand?
yes,
But the end of the day, if you're gonna interfere with what don't belong to you, you're gonna find yourself in problem
yes. That's true. That's
because
true.
you cannot take another man's food and share it on your table without his permission.
That is
You
so true.
understand? So that
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 is
is
so.
one of the biggest problem that I kind of understand with it. So I just try my best to just, you know, sometimes maybe I may type something and it may not spell correct, but when I come to the realization, I know that there is an error there. Either I go and move it or I go and do it over.
Yeah, you can always edit it after. Yes, that is so true. And to be
Yeah,
honest, you have sometimes you have some good supporter that will reach
yeah,
out
yeah,
to you and tell you to
yeah, yeah, yeah.
what to do. Because I
And
have
I'm
that
grateful
experience
to
before.
everyone that are supporting me. I really do appreciate it.
Yes,
And I don't
yes,
take their
yes,
love for granted, and I just pray that the Lord will just bless them, and open the doors of prosperity for them,
yes, yes,
because no matter how we may be in life and no matter the amount of money where we have, if we don't have someone to support we and help we cannot get to our destination because the thing is just unity
yes.
we
That
need.
is
You understand? And once we have unity, we can get to our destination. You understand? Just like what you see happening now, with all of what you see happen, is all because of lack of unity. You
yes.
understand? We don't have no
No,
love for each other. You
that is it.
understand?
That is the main
We just
factor.
trying to taking over.
Yeah, yeah. I understand that you're in you're in a nicer place. So yeah, I do understand. Freedom was saying that editing after does not affect anything. It's a great feature. Yeah, yeah. I'm saying like if you have a title and you think that it wasn't something wrong with it, you can always go back. Somebody. So as I said, yeah, sometimes some people that can reach out and they will say, "Oh, maybe you could do it this way." Then you can always go back and edit it, and that's a very good way how to be honest, a lot of time I re-edit my headings. Sometimes I look at it and say, this not really make much sense, and I go back and just deal with it. Even my thumbnail, sometimes I go back and change it if I don't think it's the best picture I have up and stuff like that. So these are some of the good features that we have where we can use to advantage. But yeah, man, I'm glad that you're doing well with your channel. I just want to mention that because much as we are talking about climate change and everything, but at the same time we are here also to support each other when we can. I always say this. When I say this, I always say when we can, because time zone and different things. Sometimes we not able, but when we can, we appreciate
You're so right on
everybody.
the part, because
Yes,
the end of
yeah,
the day, all of us are facing challenge, and all of
yes,
us are going through rough time, but
yes,
the end of
yes,
the day, if we even don't saw someone come to we have to just have a little bit patient. You
yes,
understand?
yes,
Because we're living in a time now where everyone of your child look out for their family and try to help
yeah,
themselves. So
yeah,
when you get the time and you have the spare time and the boy, some see him did walk over my place. Me I go back over him place to check him and see if
yes,
him all right. That
yes,
is
yeah,
how they work. You
yeah.
understand?
And that's the
And
strength of
it's a
support, you
thing
know.
where you cannot do it in a rush.
No,
You understand? Because the little thing take time.
yes, yes. We have to learn how to give and take, you know.
We have to just try to surround ourselves with unity. That
Yes,
is
yes,
one of the greatest thing, unity.
yes. I'm telling you,
And if
we just,
the end of the
yeah,
day, you see, if the bigger heads them did have unity with them one another, maybe we couldn't in so much crisis that we are into at this time where we look where we're living in. You understand?
yes, yes,
Because to how me see this thing is running, it moving is just like it's some divided thing, to be honest. You understand? Because if you are my brother and you are my sister and me see that you are doing something where it not supposed to happen. All of us supposed to could have come together under one umbrella and sit down and talk about it. No matter how ignorant you ever feel in yourself. You understand?
exactly, exactly. So,
Because if we don't come together, we cannot reach nowhere.
yeah, you put it right, exactly. So, you know,
Because the end of
unity
the
is
day, God
strength.
is love.
No, unity
You
is strength.
understand? And unity is strength.
Yes,
So I just that's my opinion.
yes,
At the end
yes,
of the day, nothing no lasts forever. Only thing lasts forever is a cleansing heart and a pure in hand.
yeah. That's it.
So no matter
That's
what
it.
you do, if your heart not right, you still are going a problem. At
Yes,
the end of the day, none of us are perfect. All of us do make mistake. But when we find out that we make mistake, we have to just try to correct ourselves.
yes. Yeah, exactly so, man. Because at the end of the day, we, as I said, and you just said also, we do what we can do to support each other. And um, as you say, the person, them, the bigger head that who is in charge. If they, but you see, these people would never want unity because they are only looking out for their own interests. Like the people that is in charge of life, they are only looking in charge of governments and countries and stuff. They are only looking out for their own interests. Even their own fellow man, they don't care much about. Um, unless it's gonna affect them, then they will show care. But if they don't, if it's not gonna affect them, they don't care much about it. Unity is nowhere to these days. No, it's hard to have unity. But you know what? I think this YouTube thing kind of help a lot of us to connect to each other in a positive way. Because without this is like we don't able to meet each other. And I see we're doing a lot of good, especially in there in Africa and all these places. I see it doing a lot of good for people and taking all young people out of trouble. Because if this is the next thing, Joe, you're saying like if they could set up things for young people and so, but you see, if young people also could use this media to do positive things because they have talent. You know, young people always full of talent and
Yeah,
energy.
because at the end of the day,
You
them
know,
can use it to spread awareness and bring
yes,
people together. Because you know, at the end of the day, you don't know what someone can go into, and eventually you run into them, even though them are so far away from you. You can share a word of encouragement with them, and they can able to gather strength. You understand? Because you don't have to know me in real life to share a word of advice with me, to give me strength or give me encouragement, when me can able to say, all right, then if me did a think about if do something wrong, maybe that could change my mind.
exactly. Caribbean man say a good thing there, like you know, he call your name and say one more thing. We learn from one another, and that's true. We have to learn because you go have something that I'm talking about YouTube now. Let's say use YouTube as an example. There's some experience that you have that I don't have yet, and then when you share those experience, it eventually help me, and vice versa. I might have a experience in it that you don't have it, but when I share it, it also help you,
Yeah,
and
because
that's
each
where the
one teach
unity
each
come
one.
from. Yeah,
Understand?
yeah. Yes, that's true, Caribbean man. Yeah, we are here to support each other and help. But as I'm saying, he was discussing earlier about like the young people and the youths and stuff, especially the one them leaving school. You know, this thing is big, you know. This thing, I don't think we can overload it, you know. I think if quite a few of them they have talent, and if if they, in other words, what I'm saying, if they come out of a system where they can't find a job and all these things, and they can have a cell phone, they can turn the cell phone and make money out of it in a positive way. Use it on TikTok, use it on Facebook, use it on Instagram, use it on YouTube, because all these platforms you can make from it, you know, and they have talent. These guys have talent. I'm telling you, young people have talent. So some can sing, some can draw, some can play. They have so much things. Some is barber. You know, they have so much talent. Some people they are good mason. You know, they might can't get job all the time, but they have so much talent. And this talent now you can show it in this way, in this platform. You can show your talent, and people will pay you for your talent. Because you see, it's not just YouTube pay, you know. People can pay you based upon what you are bringing to the table. Because if they love what they see you doing, they're gonna encourage you. They will
Yeah,
encourage you to continue to do it.
yeah. But the thing, you think still, you have to just believe in yourself.
Yeah,
Stay positive and stay focused. Stay
yeah,
away from the things that will put you into trouble. You
yeah.
understand?
The youth them, yes,
Stay on the
exactly.
positive side.
Because remember, you know, they say the youth are the future, you know. So if we can get them to have a good outcome, then the future will be strong, you know, and the future will be
Yeah,
in a good
because
hand.
the end of the day, as where Medida say, with the world, this can help to uplift the people around the world. You understand? But there is some things where we just need to go back and look into ourselves and know, say, boy, say, this type of thing is not the right thing to do. You understand? Just well, like when I just show you a while ago with the one them will claim say them control the world then and them have all the power. You
Yeah,
understand? Because at the end of the day,
yeah,
them turn them back on God. You understand? You're not
yes.
even see them call upon me or call upon big place where then gather everybody and you look towards God and you give God thanks to the little thing when done in your life, and
They don't,
you
they don't do
appreciate
that
him when
anymore.
he done.
No.
Fear you wake up in the morning and you wake up and you have the air in your lungs. You give God thanks for that. You get up and you war with your brother to try to control the world. Which then say the world now belongs to none of us. You
Yes,
understand?
yes, And that's
and
where
the things that we are do, it will affect all of it. Whether we reach our report, it will affect all of it.
exactly.
You understand? Because remember, they always saying money is the root of all evil. And if you don't have money, you cannot do anything. You understand?
Yes.
So just use it to bring some awareness to uplift the youth them and help the youth them. And done with certain things, then we will have less problem and less disaster. You understand? And
Exactly.
because some of these things that we are doing, I have called down the disaster upon us. You understand? Because if you not go to up a what's next, what's now fly and bite you. You
No.
walk and pass it. You walk and pass it in a ease. And no
Yeah.
now fly upon you. If you not upon trouble them, then not bite you, my
They're
brother.
not trouble. Yeah, that's so true. That is so true.
Just look into life, no man. Just like when
That
me
is
just
so
tell.
true. Yeah, go
You
ahead.
understand? And if you not go dig where a hillside, if you not go dig where a hillside, the hill can't tumble down. Notice when
Yeah.
time you kill out, notice when you kill out the tree them out of the hill and you see a shower of rain come for 2 days straight. Look if you not see
Everything come down.
the hill melt down. And when
Everything
the
come
tree are
down.
there to hold the surface of the earth, you see the hill move and which part it there?
But
We are doing something.
the side move.
Mankind are doing something where them need to go back on the drawing board and look into themselves. It may
Yes.
sound away, It may
But it's
sound
true.
away, but if you have
It's
knowledge and
true.
you have the understanding and look into yourself because you have to pick nonsense out of nonsense.
No,
It's
it
not
is
everything
true.
when we say. It's not everything when we say I go sound like it correct to everyone. Everyone have their own opinion. But if you
Yes.
take a deep look in at yourself and think and look into what I say, you will find the real reality. And
Yeah.
she say, I am talking truth.
That is what you're saying is 100% true.
Because if
100% true.
if you buy 10 truckload of dump and you plant some tree in it, it don't wash from which part there no because the tree root hold it. When you go and you remove the tree out of it, everything I got cut down flat.
Right. And that's what caused changes of the landscape and everything. And then the land become weaker or the soil become weak. And then as you say, when the rain come, then we have landslide.
Yeah. Yeah, because they might interrupt the surface of the earth. You
Exactly.
understand?
You know, there were a company, they're still there, but when mining, you see, I talk about mining company, they are a good example, because when they are doing the mining, and they take out all these iron and everything they find in the earth. If most time that area that they mine, you cannot do nothing there, no farming, no nothing will grow thereafter because the nutriment of what was in the earth gone. They remove everything.
No, but remember saying the Father make providence for everything on the living face of the earth. But there is certain things where him provide where him give you the knowledge and you know to yourself so you must not interfere with it. Because it
Yeah.
never made to interfere with and you get the knowledge and you know that. You know that.
Yeah.
Just like how you would have got change a river channel. And when you change the river channel, you get to realize that the whole of the water start to broke over. It now travel how it's supposed to travel. Because you know to yourself that you must not interfere with it and you interfere with it. That is where you end up get the problem.
Yeah. That is so true. That is so true.
You understand? So
Yes, that is so true.
let me just reverse back a little bit. Reverse back a little bit to where we dare talk about with the nuclear and those type of things. When
Yes.
those type of things drop, say for instance, then if you drop one way, say it a we all one how much £1 million. and you hear that go drop all somewhere. When that drop somewhere, and the whole place vibrating. The end of the day, when the rain or the storm support begin to come, the whole of them the place they loose up,
So
There is
right.
no gravity. There is no gravity. Is there to bind back the earth together, You understand?
Yes, yes.
Because get what, it get an aftershock.
And sometimes these things cause earthquake,
Yeah, because it get an aftershock. You
Yes.
understand? Because everything vibrate back. You have a period of time where everything just naturally start to vibrate back. Because
I
they are
tell you,
interrupt with the wrong thing.
the human being, us human being need to find a better way how to do whatever we are doing. Because as you said that there's some things that God provide for us to do, and we should do it or use. Because clothes is made from all different type of material. Shoes is made from a different material. So there's so much things that God provide for us to use. But I think we reach a stage where we pass now what God provided to us, and we start to go past that. And the moment we start to pass that level, then that's where the issues start, because we want to create more than what He wants us to do. Because we human beings know how to create things, but sometimes we just go too far and doing more than what we should do. Yeah. Some people think they can only receive, but they don't want to work at all. Yeah, you have those type of people. You have those type of people that will just think that they should just be receiving and don't want to work. You will always have those type of people. But at the same time, if we can set up a system where you can give opportunities for the one that really want to work and to make a life for themselves, then those are the ones that you should focus on and give them the opportunity. But you always have people that will just not into the working vibe. They want the soft life. But soft life, they can still do soft life in a positive way. Because if every day you're gonna walk 10 miles, you can use a camera and walk with you 10 miles, showing people that, look here, I'm walking this 10 miles every day, back and forth. And you never know, you can earn something just out of that, but not to be just sitting down and not doing something, but you can use, because I tell people, sometimes people ask, what you doing on YouTube? I say, YouTube is a job. Yeah, you do something that you like. You try to find something in it that you love to do. You don't want to be like doing something that you don't want to do. But overall, doing YouTube is a job. But some people don't see like that. They just see it as in a different way. I know I stray a bit from the topic a bit, but that is the truth.
No, but remember, my brother, everything takes time. Because if even the job where you have to go in at the office or sit down, you have to sit down and wait till your time comes to your collect. Yeah. You cannot get
Yes.
paid and you don't wait until the time comes. You
Yes,
understand?
exactly. Yes.
Every little thing takes time. You
Yes.
understand? So the end of the day, you see the fast rush and the fast life thing, it no work out as how it's supposed to work out.
No.
Because even if the baby born today, he must grow before him start to sit up. He must gather
Exactly.
strength. He must gather strength before him start to push. You understand? Some of we think the wrong way. We are not thinking the right way, and that is one of the biggest problems that are causing the problem in the world nowadays.
Wow.
You understand?
Look at this, where Caribbean officials saying that he know of a person that is between 30 to 40 age. Mother and father overseas sending money, and they don't do nothing for themselves. But when cannot, but when cannot anymore, they end up to nothing in life. Yeah, as I said, you have those type of people. You have those type of people where they in age, but they spoil. We call that they spoil from their young, and they just can't find themselves to go out and do something for themselves. But you will always have these type of people. Thanks everybody for the input. I enjoy the topic. Till next time. Okay, Veronica, thank you. I'm about to close off myself because I was saying that I would finish 12:30, but now it's 10 minutes to 1. So it's pretty late. It's pretty late, so I definitely need to close and get some rest myself. But this topic is a very good topic. I mean, we can talk about it non-stop and even don't touch the surface of this topic because it's wide, it's big. There's a lot of interest in it. Trying to learn and to understand. Um, but we will never finish this topic, and you will always have different discussion and about it. So yes, I will close off this live. And what can I say? Thank you, Jawad, for coming up and helping me tonight and sharing your thought and letting us know a little about the different things that go on around the world, because this is just not one place. This is a worldwide thing. It's a problem for the whole world. And what we do, as I was saying at the top of it, that if water flow from the mountain to the valley, and you distract and you do something to interrupt that flow from the top to the valley, then somebody will die for thirst because there will be no water coming down to the valley. So everything should start from the top. So all these big different countries that we have that have money and resources to make better when it comes to the topic of climate change, that's where it should start from first. They are the one that should really do something to fix the situation, that when you reach to the valley, it don't really affect people in that way, because whatever in the wind, will blow. You see the same thing we're talking about, like the reactor, the nuclear bomb, and these things. These things set up to blow in the air. If they drop one, is the air gonna blow that thing across, and wherever it go, it gonna destroy anything in its way. It's like a radiation or the heat of it. The heat of it will destroy anything in the way. So you just imagine if that thing should drop at a certain point and it start to spread, how much things and people life would be lost in a situation like that. It's not it's, and they're trying to advance it and to make it even more powerful than before.
Then
Because
then then my brother, then if
yes,
you are trying to advance it, then you know must realize the more problem are gonna come in, because the more you advance, the more it's gonna get bigger.
exactly,
So they need to go back to the drawing board and hold on
exactly,
back on some of those. Sorry
exactly. You're
about
right.
that. It was a little bit too loud.
Yes, yes, that's
Um,
okay.
what I was saying, Mr. Them need to go back to the drawing board and looking through themselves and hold on back on some of them testing and thing where them say them are going with, because the end of the day it not good for the
No,
nature. And that one of the things where help mash up the whole environment. You
yes,
understand? Because
yeah,
remember, if you create a thing and it carry certain amount of heat for your ear time, and you go at a certain spot and you let it go, you know must expect that time I go come with either the place I go get dry or it I go get green. Come on, man.
Exactly. So as I said, they try to advance it and they want to just get more, or who can have the power, the one that have the most power. And by doing that, you have to have the biggest gun, for example, you know. So they need to find a way to make things, but make it in a safer way that it don't destroy the earth, or destroy, not saying destroying the earth. You're gonna, it's human being you're gonna destroy. The earth will always be here. No human being. This is one thing I'm gonna say before I leave. There's no human being on this earth that can destroy the earth unless God says so. Not one man. But us, the living things on the earth, can be destroyed by human being. But the earth will ever be here unless God
I
allow it
don't
to
like,
go.
I don't like my brother, because remember, if even if you take the water space, and you dry up fish part the water there, there is a time where the water will come back to its space,
Exactly. So there's
because
no
there is
human
which part
being.
the water live. You understand?
Yes.
So there is nothing that we can do to destroy the earth.
But life they can destroy, but not they cannot destroy the earth.
Yeah, because all of us is just here as a visitor. And
Exactly.
we have to just use it in the right way with the period of time that we are here. But the bigger heads them are use it in the wrong way.
Yes,
You
yes,
understand?
yes, exactly.
Because
So
nobody no care, them no care about nobody, and them no care about for themselves either. Because maybe if they did care about for themselves, then would have hold on back on some of the thing where them are going with, where them know say it not right.
you see, when a man is in certain age,
Uh,
they
all
not
right,
care because they know they
hold
go
on,
die.
hold on. I'm gonna share a little something with you.
Yeah.
What me have to say. Say for instance, you know a place where you know say I be ice from other place,
Mm-hmm.
and the ice never used to melt, and all pan a sudden you get up and you take yourself go throw something there where you know say if you throw it there, the ice are gonna melt. And when you
I
carry
gotta
go
take
through
care, yeah.
all pan a sudden the ice just start melt. You know realize it's not from
Yes, yes, exactly. So if you start to disturb where you have ice and it start to melt, then the water will go in the sea, and then for sure it's gonna cause some big issue.
but
It's gonna
in the
cause
end
some
of
big
the day,
issue.
my brother, one solution we see towards this problem and where me have to say before you end. Them just need to go back to the drawing board. That's my advice. When I would have said. You understand?
Yes,
Stop interrupting.
yes, yes. Yeah, that is right. Go back to the drawing board. That's why they're banking on the younger generation that they're the one gonna go to the drawing board and make the better decision. Because what they're doing now, they're not gonna change. So they are hoping that the younger generation will be the one that will come and make a big difference in what's going on into the world. But at the end of the day, we know that God is in charge, because there's nothing, as I said before, that mankind can do to change anything unless God allow it to happen.
True.
Yes, that's it. No care how big and bad a man say them be, if God say no, it can't happen.
True.
So that's how life is. Homestead, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the live. You come and we are ending the live just now, but thank you for joining in. We really welcome you. And I'm going to close off now. I really thank my co-host tonight. He come up, he's the first, and he come up and we have a good discussion, and we touch on a lot of good point also. So we appreciate everybody that came in the chat and stick around with us. We know it's late in different part of the world. Some is late afternoon, some is in the morning already, in Wednesday already. So everybody is in different time zone. But I appreciate everybody that came. Go ahead, brother.
No, me did I say, yeah, you know. And like how you got end now, you know. Yeah, man, it was nice talking to you, you know, and thank you
Yes,
for letting me up on your platform, you know. So
yes,
I could really share my experience about this climate change thing here, you know. And I just
yes,
pray that the Lord will bless everyone and just keep everyone safe, you know, and surround
yes,
everyone, you know, with his love and his mercy and his grace, you know, because if we don't have him, we don't have anything in this world. You
that is true.
understand? So
That is so true.
we have to
Yeah,
just
man.
continue to be positive and stay positive and trust and believe in God. You know,
Yeah, man.
even
My
at the end of
honor.
the day, all of us do mistake, you know. And thank you once again. And good night to each and everyone in the chat, you know. I'm gonna go now. So
Yeah, man.
thank you.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you coming. And as I said, it was a great discussion. And we touched on a lot of things tonight. I don't know what tomorrow will be, what will be the next topic. But guys, I really appreciate everybody that came. We cover a lot, and I know there's a lot more that could cover, but this is where we're gonna end it for the night. And we want to just say thanks to everybody again, and we appreciate you. And till next time, we say bye for now, guys. Take care. Bye bye, everyone.